And our guest today is the one, the only GachaTalks. How you doing today, buddy?
It's great to be here, man. Thank you guys so much for having me, and I look forward to all the conversations that we're going to have today.
Right on. So, as is tradition, if you've watched this show before, you know that we are going to grill you with 4 questions to let you know, or to familiarize you to our audience. Wow, words are hard today. This happens to me all the time. Okay, so first question is, how and when did you get into Dokkan Battle?
So I got into it when the UI Goku and Jiren banner. No, Jiren wasn't on the banner. When UI Goku came out, so it was just right after the anime where he came out for the first time, and then they dropped that banner in Dokkan, and that was definitely like I just had to pick it up because Ultra Instinct Goku is like, well, this was Sign at the time. It's definitely one of my favorite transformations in the entire franchise.
Right on. And then just as a reminder for our audience right now on Twitch and YouTube, we are showing Gacha's Twitter and YouTube information on the screen. You can check that out if you're on YouTube in the description below. Second question for you. Currently, what is your favorite unit in the game? And I know this can change from time to time, so that's why we add the word currently.
So are we talking about like LRs or
just your favorite unit in general? It can be LR, it can be free to play, it can be an SR if you really like an SR.
Probably Ultimate Gohan. I know that sounds probably like a bit boring, but Ultimate Gohan is probably my favorite transformation in the entire anime. Cross, Z, Super. I think it's so sick. Ultimate Gohan is like my jam, bro.
Dude, I would not fault you for that. Ultimate Gohan is a solid unit.
Yeah. He's
I assume we're talking about the tech one, right?
Yeah, the new one, the tech one.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
He is. He's even at 55%. Dude is an entire team in and of himself.
Must be nice.
You don't need him. You don't need anybody else on a team. You can take him and some Cybermen and clear stuff.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. You don't need him. I mean, you don't need anything else besides him. For any game.
Yeah, I hear you. So
you do need very passionate doll with him though, to be honest. Just saying. I'm teasing.
All right, so this topic has come up a lot lately as the game gets older, but what new features or units would you like to see added to Dokkan?
Okay, let me think. So, features, I am one of the crazy people who kind of would like PvP in the game, in the sense that there's another gacha game I play called Bleach Brave Souls. Not sure if you guys have ever heard of that one.
Yeah.
Basically, they've had PvP since day one, but the PvP is like its own separate wing in the game. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not like Grand Cross where you have to do it. Like, there's no you don't have to, right? And I think if Dokkan implements it like how BBS did it, I wouldn't have an issue with it because it doesn't affect the core of game. Like, half the characters that come out in Bleach Brave Souls are for PvE only, and then like a good maybe 1% of the overall characters that they put in the game are for PvP. So like they've done like a really good job for both sides, and I think Dokkan could work with that. Give it some more flair. One thing I've talked to my boy Mr. Baby about a whole bunch of times is definitely like a revamp of the World Tournament. So that's definitely a feature I would like. And then in terms of units, dude. I want some more obscurity. I definitely want them to revisit Planet Namek Saga, kind of start doing a bunch of like Frieza's henchmen, Frieza's army, just stuff like that. I want more extreme units in the game, more GT representation. I just want them, the Garlic Jr. meme's alive, but I'm down for them to make a Garlic Jr. card.
That's not a meme on this channel.
Okay.
No, that's your
Okay. I'm glad.
I am dead serious about wanting
very
a Garlic
religious
Jr.
about it.
in some way, shape, or form, and a Dr. Wheelo.
Yeah.
I'm
we prayed
super down
that,
for
so.
that. Yeah, I'm 100% down for stuff like that. Just more extreme units, dude. I think right now, since Dokkan's been in a rough patch in terms of revenue, this is actually one of their worst performing years, believe it or not, even with all the hype units we've gotten.
Yeah.
I'm a little like burnt out on, every banner is like some insane fusion or something from the Tournament of Power. I'm really just ready for a break from summoning. It's been a tough year for everybody, And I just hope that 2021 they start just pumping out new extreme type cards and start doing more GT and just stuff like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, it definitely needs a breath of fresh air blown into the game.
I look at it this way: if we get a Garlic Jr., you will see the Global Gang podcast holding a seance.
There will be a week-long stream, a party. I don't care how they put him in the game. If they give me a free-to-play Garlic Jr., I will start that stream, and it will not end until he is rainbowed.
No, I don't want a free-to-play. I want a Dokkan Fest LR.
That's fine. I do that too. But then I'm putting money in because I've been carrying that Garlic Jr. flag for so long that if they make him summonable, I have to summon. Like, at this point, I literally have to. I'm the biggest cheerleader for Garlic Jr., and I'm not memeing at all when I do it.
Honestly, I think that you would be the one to probably, like, put in enough money to Rainbow. You would be pulling truth bubbles of
That might be the one time. That might be the one time in the history of this game that I would be like, we're not leaving this banner until this unit's rainbowed.
I don't know about. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Can't afford it.
So, final question for you, Gacha. Do you have any upcoming projects or videos that you'd like to promote? Because the Global Gang podcast is all about shameless promotion.
Definitely some stuff I'm working on, but nothing concrete to throw out like in the public yet, for sure.
Well, what about this guy right here? This beautiful nanogenics video that I'm halfway through watching.
Well, I mean, that one in there. Yeah, I did do a video with Nano. If you guys want to check that out, it was real cool. It was supposed to be more of a like get to know him, like interest wise, but it just kind of turned into like a giant story time with him. Like he talks a lot about his younger years, trying like different YouTube channels and kind of stuff like that, and seeing like what worked for him and what didn't. His job, just stuff like that. It was really cool talking about that. Unfortunately, I couldn't find out what animal he would be, but we did get a lot of other information.
Would you have wanted him to be a Piplup?
If the whole world could be Piplups, I think it would be a better place.
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
I would be down.
What is up, my dudes? If you like this clip, be sure to check out the full episode down below in the description. Also in the description below, you can find all of our panelists on Twitch, YouTube, and various social media. Be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell so that you know when the GGP puts up some freshly squeezed content.